I started this podcast last week with my love letter to DC. I love DC. It's no secret. I love it. But I don't like the direction it's going, especially with this new guy in charge, David Zaslav. I don't know, it just seems like he's trying to point it in a direction that a lot of the more progressive thinking people are not going to like. It seems like it's going toward a direction where it's being catered to those who are of, say, more of a Trumpish state of mind. If you just look at the projects that have been canceled or that are in trouble, and the fact that the Flash movie has not been canceled yet, I don't know. It just seems weird to me. I don't really like this guy right now. I'm not saying, I don't know what I'm saying, but I do know what I see and what I think is the agenda being pushed. And it ain't all good, y'all. It's not all good for blurs. It's not all good for people who are alternative thinkers. It's not good for LGBTQ. It's not looking good, y'all. Can't say I'm going to be riding with DC much longer if this is the direction we're going. Sorry, but it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, blurs and nerds, freaks and geeks, this is Do You Speak Geek?
DYSG, keep it real, that's key. We the best OGs, dope topics, come see. DYSG, keep it real, that's key. We the best OGs, dope topics, come see. I got a question, do you speak geek? New episodes on the podcast dropping each week. Get hip to the game, I'm giving y'all a sneak peek. Flavor for your ears, bars flowing on unique beats. Blurs and nerds, freaks and geeks. The Source Wall Wednesday dropping comics you should cop. I think you'd order cheap. Don't sleep on Dono and Nix. They preaching the gospel, real ish, ill like mono, they sick. Thumb life if you're into games with combos and kicks. This podcast is a gift, it's as real as it gets. Blurs taking over, with clever marketing we gain exposure. Feeding the community magic, your boy's a nerd promoter. The dialogue is Jimmy Crackcorn, we aiming for gold. The truth was told, I can't speak for other platforms. Sharp as cats out like knives, claws, and tack thorns. We blacking out, going crazy like a black storm. DYSG, don't forget to follow back. Hosting on the airwaves, always keeping it a stack. Flowers to my haters, psych, I ain't giving y'all jack. Number one on the charts, give your boy a gold plaque.
Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy Nix coming at you live with the podcast. This is episode 126. Shout out to everybody who has been rocking with us thus far, all the subscribers, all the followers, all the listeners. And if you are new here, welcome to Do You Speak Geek? This is the podcast where we bring you all the latest and greatest inside the geek realm as far as news and reviews. Again, I am your host, Nix, and I appreciate y'all being here. Much love to all of y'all beautiful people out there who rock with me. I don't know why you do, but apparently I say and do stuff y'all think is dope, so I appreciate all the love y'all show me. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Shout out to all the podcast outlets out there, especially Spreaker. That's the home team. But wherever you get your podcast, please be sure to find Do You Speak Geek and subscribe. DoYouSpeakGeek.com, the central hub for everything DYSG. We're in the midst of a revamp right now, people, so be patient with us. DYSG is going to have a brand new site coming soon. It's going to be dope, a lot more interactive, but all the same stuff will be there. The pod will be there. We have the merch and new merch coming soon, too, so keep a lookout for that. But yeah, DoYouSpeakGeek.com, stay tuned. And follow us on social medias, Facebook at DYSGFB, Twitter at DYSG_tweets, Twitch at DYSG Games, and Instagram, TikTok, and Quirk Chat at Do You Speak Geek. the YouTube channel, the only place where you can find the Dono and Daddy Show. Please be sure to subscribe, like, Hulk, smash that bell for all notifications, and leave your comments. We want to know what you guys think. We had an amazing panel this past weekend. Hip hop from a nerd perspective. I hope y'all peep that. And if you have not, hit up YouTube, hit up Facebook, or hit up our Twitch, and you can see that in its full entirety. Crazy panel of guests, man. Shout out to my boy Clutch, Crazy 8, Hyro, Josh from Nerds and Hip Hop, Afro Cocoa Puffs, Arcade the Sage, Game Notes, Illest Gamer, Swell Rail. Yo, the panel was amazing. And if y'all missed that live, don't worry, I got you on the channels. Go check that out as soon as you can. All right, we got a short show this week, but nonetheless, I had to bring y'all something anyway. So let's go ahead and do what we do about this time, people. Let's speak geek.
Suit up.
I wanna be the very best.
Talk nerdy to me.
All right, people, we got news and reviews coming at you at Rapid Fire. Digimon Survive. Standalone visuals wrapped around one of the probably worst turn-based tactic systems of all time. Those strengths only sometimes manage to overcome the combat system that's so primitive and bland it hardly warrants being called a tactics game at all, dragging everything Digimon Survive does well down with it. It's not that great, y'all. It's a beautiful game, but that's where it begins and ends. Check it out if you want. I Am Groot Season 1, a sly, bratty series of shorts featuring everyone's favorite temporal tree dude. Y'all, I watched it last night. Most of these episodes are freaking hilarious. Check this one out. A League of Their Own Season 1, coming soon. The All-American Girls Professional Baseball League takes center field again for a refreshing reimagination of the film that gives us a more in-depth dramatization of the women playing the game. Dope series that's coming soon. Please be sure to watch it in its entirety. Dope series. Day Shift, dope movie, y'all. Raucous, over the top, fast-paced action comedy vampire flick that goes for the jugular. Snoop and the chain gun, nuts. Please peep that one. And finally, we have Dragon Ball Superhero. It's the franchise's first 3D CG animated feature film. It's fun, low-stakes love letter to Gohan fans with exciting momentum as well as room for some moving, sentimental amidst earth-shattering fights. Dope movie. I can't wait for me and Donald to go see this one. We're definitely going to be giving y'all a review. And hopefully y'all enjoy it as much as we're going to. Let's hop into my favorite portion of the show. Y'all know the vibes. Source Wall.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Behold the Source Wall.
Can you read, my son?
Well, that depends.
There is nothing wrong with reading a story and looking at the pictures.
Enough said, Stan. Let's hop into it. The pull list this week, we have Hulk number 8. The time for victory has come. In the final installment of the epic crossover between the Hulk and Thor series, Marvel's two heaviest hitters expend their rage in one final battle. Brutal, and it's going to be horrible. But that will answer one question for once and for all once the heroes to see who is the strongest. But a fight between gods, monsters, and men, what becomes of the victor or the loser? And who really has the authority to decide? Revelations about Hulk's past and choices Thor makes about the future will shake the Marvel Universe to its very core. Check that one out. Batman, One Bad Day, The Riddler, number 1. Tom King and Mitch Gerard, the Eisner Award-winning duo behind Mr. Miracle, The Sheriff of Babylon, and Strange Adventures, reunite to dive deep into the mind of Batman's most intellectual foe, the Riddler. The Riddler has killed a man in broad daylight for seemingly no reason, but, as we know, there's always a reason. The Riddler is always playing a game. There are always rules. Batman will reach his wit's end trying to figure out the Riddler's true motivation in this epic psychological thriller. This one is not to be missed. I talked about this weeks ago on the podcast about this series they're having called One Bad Day. From what I understand, this first book is insane. Y'all, please pick this one up. The Avengers, 1 million BC, number 1. The secret origin of Thor revealed. They are the defenders of the dawn of time, Marvel's first and mightiest legacy heroes. But their greatest secrets have never been revealed until now. Witness the dark events that shattered their ranks. See how their lives come to shape the entire future of the Marvel Universe. And be there for the monumental event that reunites them one last time. The true story of Thor's birth. Oh my God. Can't wait to read that one. The Last Shadowhawk, number 1. Yo, if you was an Image guy back in the day, this should get you out your bed right here. Celebrate the 30th anniversary of Shadowhawk with writer-artist Philip Tan, co-writer Brian Halloran, and inker Daniel Henriquez. The names. In the not too distant future, the world will be just as it is today, only worse. Evil has permeated the very fabric of society, from the halls of government to the darkened alleyways. Sounds true. Will the heroes who once defended the downtrodden fail them now? Will a new generation rise, inspired by the last one of old? Who will be the last Shadowhawk? Can't wait to get that one. And finally, we have Duo, number 4. The only thing worse than being hunted by gods is catching the attention of ambitious human scientists. When the mysterious Dr. Tinker hears that David and Kelly's incredible regenerative powers, he moves to make the technology his own by any means necessary, even if it means dissecting them for it. Yikes. That's going to be a dope one. I've been loving Duo. Of course, I had the Milestone, the Codeverse. Gotta read all that. Check all these books out, y'all, and be sure to pick them up at your local comic book store. Let's watch this.
Watch this, y'all. Thunder!
The Lannister always pays his debts.
Whoa, dude. I am the villain of the story.
All right, people. I'm actually very sick of talking about this nigga, but here we are no less. The Flash. Warner Brothers reportedly preparing multiple scenarios following Ezra Miller's legal troubles. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Warner Bros. Is reportedly considering 3 different scenarios as it involves Ezra Miller's legal dramas and the Flash movie. The first involves releasing the film with limited press. Apparently, Warner's only stipulation in this case is that Miller seeks professional help after returning to their family home. Eventually, Miller will have to give an interview explaining their behavior. Miller would then do a limited amount of press following the film's release. The second option is that the film is still released even if Miller doesn't seek help. They would not participate in marketing or press for the film. That's an unusual move for a film's star, but given the circumstances, it would make sense. Following the film's release, Miller would not play the Flash in any future projects. The final solution would be to scrap the movie completely. Miller plays multiple characters and is in almost every scene, making it practically impossible to save enough through recasting and reshoots. This is apparently very much a worst-case scenario reserved for Miller's situation continues to deteriorate. It would be a shocking blow if this scenario occurred, considering the film's cost of $200 million. Wow. What do you guys think of those 3 scenarios, which are all bad? What do you guys think that should do? Should it not let them do press? Let them do press? I mean, I don't really care about the press. Just like after this, like man, just like whatever we decide to do, y'all, just get this dude out of here. put him in the deepest, darkest cell. Put him in the cell with Fleece Johnson. Y'all know who Fleece Johnson is. Y'all, I really rock with you. Put him in a cell with Fleece Johnson and them. Let's call it a day, all right? Shit. Tired of this dude, man. Tired of Ezra Miller. He's a super villain. He needs to be stopped. Okay. All right. Finally, we have Mortal Kombat Legends Snowblind trailer revealed. Warner Brothers Animation revealed our first look at Snowblind in this impressive trailer, teasing the confrontation between Kenshi and one of Mortal Kombat's long-running antagonists, Kano. "Storm is coming," said via Twitter. Enjoy this exclusive first look at the new trailer for Mortal Kombat Legends Snowblind. Offering a new perspective on the iconic fighting franchise, Snowblind finally makes Kenshi, being voiced by Manny Jacinto, the protagonist, squaring him up against Kano, who attacks Kenshi's village. But when a Soul Nado leaves Kenshi blind, it's up to Sub-Zero to train him up and prepare him for the long road ahead. Snowblind features several other Mortal Kombat regulars with Cabal, Kyra, Cobra, Aaron Black, all appearing in the trailer as members of Kano's gang. Eagle-eyed viewers will even spot Shang Tsung and the Ninja Tremor in there. So, for those of you who saw this trailer, what do you guys think? Blind Kenshi getting some shine? Main pro tag in this movie, going up against the Black Dragon gang. All right, what do y'all think? Are we all in for this, or are y'all still kind of salty about that movie? All right, y'all. Let's hop into Thumb Life.
Peace, love, and video games!
It sound like Donkey Kong.
That man is playing Galaga.
All right, people, we got one piece of news here for you gamers out there. Hogwarts Legacy release has been pushed back to February 2023. The newly announced date posted to Twitter, meaning Hogwarts Legacy has been pushed back several weeks. While we were never given a concrete release date anyway, the original plan was to release during the holiday of 2022. The delay affects PlayStation, Xbox, and PC versions. The Nintendo Switch version will launch date will be revealed soon, the official tweet account promises. Quote, "The team is excited for you to play, but we need a little more time to deliver the best possible game experience," says the tweet. This joins a long list of other game delays, such as The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, Starfield, Marvel's Midnight Suns, and many others. Now, I've said on the show before, me personally, I don't really mind games being pushed back because that just means that the developers or the studio are trying to make the best possible game ever. So I don't mind delays. I don't want you putting out a game that's whack. I don't need glitches. I don't need a horrible game. Put the game out when it is finished. And then if it's trash, we can make fun of it. But let's not just put out a trashy game because you have to make a deadline. Take your time, make it great, and somebody gonna like it. Maybe not me, but somebody will. All right, y'all. That's the pod. Like I said, very, very short this week, but I'm gonna do what I do about this time and go ahead and get out of here. Thank you all for listening. Please be sure to listen to this podcast, subscribe to this podcast, let your boy know what you think about this podcast. Visit the website doyouspeakgeek.com. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and TikTok. Check out the YouTube channel, like and subscribe to the videos there. As always, people, live to play to win to live. I speak geek. Do you speak geek?